Sometimes life lets you down and you feel that you are done. You just want a morning run because the fun is all gone. But sometimes life makes you proud when you look far and wide, when you leave the pain behind and see the brighter side. TNC gives you inspiration. TNC reignites your passion. TNC starts your transformation. TNC helps you see the new you. Sometimes life makes you blind and you choose something bad. You just wanna cry and hide and save your face from the crowd. But sometimes life makes you see the beauty in you and me. When you look up above, there is God and there is love. TNC gives you inspiration. TNC reignites your passion. TNC starts your transformation. TNC helps you see the new. We're here to help you see the newness of life. We're here to help you feel your hope is so real. You got the power to see. We'll help you see the new you. TNC gives you inspiration. TNC reignites your passion. TNC starts your transformation. TNC helps you see the new you.
The new channel. The new channel. The views, opinions, and insights expressed in the following show are those of the hosts, producers, guests, and viewers. They do not necessarily reflect the position of the channel. Viewer discretion is advised.
Good afternoon. Welcome to the Truth Channel, here to help you see the new you. This is Jesse Francis Rebustillo, your host to this wonderful program, the HR Hotline. It's a wonderful day. The sun is up and I woke up early because it is the second day of my webinar with the Employers Confederation of the Philippines. It's about implementing succession management. And what is actually exciting, I have 6 presidents attending my webinar. We are 35 in all. And it's so funny, I have a chapter president from PIMA, He's also attending. And then I just called him up, and I told him, I just hope that I am contributing to your learning. And he said he is. So it's a wonderful day, and I think the economy is back, and my gauge is the invitations that I'm getting to do trainings to companies, to organizations in various industries. Just imagine I'm going to do uh, mind setting on safety and health, not particularly us, to an IT company next week. Now I'm doing succession planning. I'm going to do business writing to a government agency, a regulatory agency. I just did one for enhancing presentation competency. I am coming up with a reskilling, retooling course for rank and file for a network TD organization. Then for the leaders also. Then again, I have a new leadership program for a company in Nepal. So I can feel that the organizations are really catching up, and then you are back. We're getting back to the not getting back. We're moving forward to the new norm. Okay, so let me start. It's supposed to be a consultation day. Then I have here wonderful questions, and then we'll have to wait for our guest to join us. Okay, let me see. I have three questions here that are really, somebody told me it's practical and it's interesting. The first one is about, we're talking about paradoxes in life. You know, what really, the positivity of the pandemic, it taught us to be discerning. We were given time to really look at things and to put it in place into the proper perspective. Hindi po ito ganun kalalim ha, pero pinalalaliman ko lang. Anyway, yun na nga eh. We call that from Ulrich, the one at the center of uh, the 2016 competencies, navigating paradoxes. I mentioned earlier discerning. Discerning on the opposites, things that we have to master, the challenges in life that we need to decide on. So there is a need for our proactivity to address the navigation into the paradoxes, the opposites in life. And it is a problem in life, at work, and in the community. So I have your questions that I want to steam. Mark Hernandez is already here. Thank you. So I know that I have somebody who will help me. I have three questions. One I got from a chat group. It's actually a question between career moves versus family responsibilities. Or in particular, you're enrolling or looking into your career path, investing in your postgraduate studies against investing in a retirement plan. Because what I've seen in the conversation, the other HR person was in a postgraduate studies. But on the other hand, the other lady is actually advising her to invest on retirement. So let us discuss this. What are your thoughts on this? That's time that you are in that moment of your life, in your journey in your life, when you need to go to that a crossroad, the the what do you call that? Two roads, two roads. The what do you call that? There is a poem on that. Then the other one is on just like me. I submit training proposals. How do companies or HR assess training proposals? If there are times that it's so funny that you really think of the design, the modalities of the training that they invited you to propose, but you are not taken. And the very reason is it's expensive. So ano ba talaga? Is it quality versus cost? So the first one is it career versus family? The second one, is it cost versus quality? And the third one, if you still have time, still also a problem that I got from chat groups. Selecting a person to be promoted. Is it somebody who is a performer or is it somebody who has the potential? So I just hope we have here guests who can help me uh, discuss and then share their insights on this. So we have here Mark. Who else are here? I would like to know. So let us start with the first one, which is actually, which is the best path to do. Say you are between 30 and 35, just the right age. You already have tenure, experience, and you're trying to look into your path. So, are you going to enroll in a postgraduate study, or are you going to, because it's pandemic, invest on a retirement plan for your siblings and your children? So we have Jennifer here. Jennifer has a news show. She just finished it earlier. Congratulations, Jennifer. Uh, Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending where you are in the world. Can we have Mark here? Congratulations, Jennifer. Can we have spot on Mark? Career or family responsibilities? You have to look at your objectives. Right, Mark? If you could juggle both, better. It's a good training as well for you as you move up the ladder. I just hope the ladies in my chat group are now here watching us, viewing us, Mark, so that they can get it from you. This is correct. Depends on your objective in life and depends maybe with your capabilities. Capabilities. And depends upon your aspiration. But Mark, I would like to know which are you more inclined. So there's another post here from Mark, and we spot it on. When in leadership, you have managed plenty of things, including these two mentioned. Yeah. So if you ask me, yes, you are responsible. You must be taking care of your family. Woe to you, you are in HR or you are in any of the, having a career, then you can actually not share it. You have to share. Success is sharing, well, di ba? Your success in life, your what you achieve in life. But of course, you cannot also actualize and achieve If there is no additional input in what you know, of course you have the attitude, then the experience because you're working. How about knowledge? So it depends upon your objective, right, Timar? Can we have some uh, insights from our guests? There are already many here. So this is a paradox between helping your family, investing on a retirement plan, which is expensive, or investing also in a postgraduate studies. Kasi true ito nabasa ko ito sa chat group. The chat group. If you ask me, maybe I would like to thank God because I grew up in a family wherein we were not wanting. At that age, I was teaching, I was studying. The reason I came here to Manila was to really study MBA and Ateneo. And after that, I took a lot of certification. I diploma course in PEMA, and I enrolled in a lot of uh, learning sessions. Can we have here Apple? Good day, Sir Jesse. Always beautiful. They listening and learning while watching. Yes, yes, Apple. Yun na nga. So at this time, even with Apple, what will be your decision? Kasi this is true, huh? This is true. Are you are especially if you are from the province here in Manila, and especially now that there is pandemic, some of our siblings are not working. What is our direction? Di ba? Para bang maalaala mo kaya eh. You know, the downside there is, I know a lot. Si Boy, si Eileen, mga makilala mga friends, that they actually uh, scholars nila ang siblings nila because of they're not actually the eldest, but they were the ones who were working. But you know, after there is that bitterness eh. Now you have a lot, you forgot yourself. I know also of a friend who is still single, been helping the family. What I was saying before, yun nga, I chose to take my studies. I cannot be in this position kung hindi ako nag-take ng mga certification. So let's have Charisse. Charisse, you're already here. Teresa De Jesus, can we spot on Teresa? I would like to get your insights on this. This is very personal and this is interesting. Good morning, Jesse, watching from Cormona. Yes, I would like to get your insights, ladies, on yes. How many days have you been living? Oh, which one? Me? A week. A week. It was the anniversary week of the new channel. Last May 5th. Last May 15 was actually we had a what do you call this? If you, I am inviting everybody to watch the 24-hour non-stop live streaming. Yes. Okay. So I would like to get your insight. I don't want to leave this issue without knowing your insight. Because I would like you to share, and if you are in that situation, what are your thoughts on this? Say you have something na say. Are you going to invest with your studies? Which I did. Which I did. You know, it was actually tedious. It took a lot of my time. I was teaching, I was working, and I was studying. But you know, it paid because I'm very sure uh, I will not be taken seriously and be able to move up if I was not able to take that. And there is a difference. Magyabangan tayo. I know there is something between my ears. I graduated magna cum laude. But you know, there's a difference if you take a postgraduate studies. I don't know if it is confidence or additional knowledge, but if it makes you a, a better individual, a better person who can contribute. Yes, at Ateneo gave a lot of the MBA that I got. Actually, these are the insights and the concepts that I learned. So a postgraduate is actually needed. But on the other hand, helping your siblings. So I would like to get your insight because that's actually the problem of the ladies in my chat group. Where are you going to focus now? Both of them are working. And then the two of them are just waiting and then trying to learn from the exchanges. Will it be developing your skills and knowledge wherein you're going to invest? Mind you, mahal po ngayon ang postgraduate studies. Or you start coming up with your retirement plan. Sinagot ako kanina niya na it depends on your objective. Can we have Teresa? Can we start on Teresa? I'm so much pleased and happy to help my family. Besides, I have came from the graces of the Lord. Yeah, so yun. That's a personal choice. So, if you're working, you know, let's just share. Okay, Cherise, can we spot on Cherise? How much is enough to cover your retirement? Invest on your life, insurance, and investment. Diba? Ito pala yung gustong sabihin ni Cherise. Yun. Yung, how many days have you been living? I'm living for 17,155 days. I love you, Charis. Oo nga. Yung palang gustong sabihin mo. Oo nga. So, di ba, these are actually things that you have to think. Is it trying to develop yourself so that you can still go up the ladder? Or is it like sharing now? Diba? Ang ganda ng 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 problema na yan. Ang ganda ng problema na yan. So pag pakikita mo yan, you will be, ano ba? Kung hindi ka mag-aral, hindi ka lalago. You will not prosper. And then siguro when you prosper, then you can help more. Diba? Or you start helping. Para bang, say, you are an HR officer, you start helping, and then you give way muna doon sa mga studies, then maybe your career will be a little bit slow also. Or, talagang may aspiration ka, I don't want to use the word ambition, na you're an HR officer, then you're taking the certification programs either in ECOP or in PMAP, or you take a master's degree, then that can be your ticket. That can be your fare, yung job fare to your career. So I would like to get your insight. Kasi actually yung aking in-advise is more on the slant of they have to, kasi he's a good, he has been a student of mine. More on the slant that, yes, you have to be responsible and to help your family. But there are times that you have to think also of yourself, of your actualization. Kaya sabi nga ni Mark, tama yun, objective. Are you working for you to help to be the breadwinner of the family? Is that your actualization? Then you have to be happy and contented with it. Or, what is your objective? Are you working because you have some aspirations? You have some dreams that you want to achieve it so that you will be living, say, your corporate life is the fullest? Then you have to take something, an input. Okay. So, more. We're already many here in the room. Can I have your insight? Wala naman tama rito. Pero it will just give us directions kung ano ang dapat natin gawin. Say, the situation is you're working, you're settled, you're living comfortably. But it's a pandemic. what will be your inclination? What will be your concern? Enrolling or helping? Sige nga, sige nga. Walang ano rito. Okay. 28,000 days. Average. The average, ang may sinasabi rito, how much enough to cover your retirement? Teka muna. Si Charisse. Can we spot on Charisse, dun sa may tasa, how much is enough to cover your retirement? Invest. The average life is 76 or 28,000 days. So, how much is enough to cover your retirement? Invest on your life insurance investment. Sabi naman ni Charisse, average life is 76 years, so 28,000 days. Okay. So, we can spot on, so ang gustong sabihin ni Charisse, you have to invest it kasi, nga naman, if you retire on 60, you still have many days to go. Baka pagdating ng oras, wala kang, cannot really support you. Diba? So this early naman, dapat siguro mag-invest ka na sa retirement plan. It's true. Okay. Yan kung ang, you cannot really depend it sa sa SSS. You really must have one. Diba? We have here Cecil Munoz. She's already retired. Can we put a spot on Cecil, direct? Yes. Hi, Jesse. One's priorities will dictate one's best option of choices at the moment. No right, no wrong answer because our predicament and personal situation varies. It will help if one needs to have a clear plan so we can integrate factors along the way. Nasagot actually ni Cecil. Yung ang gusto ko dito sa ating conversation. Kasi nga, you are in a quandary. Both are correct. Both are actually novel. Pero nga, depende sa plano mo. Depende sa situation mo. Depende din sa objective na sinasabi ni Mark. Diba? Ang sabi nga dito, the right or no wrong answers, it is your predicament. Okay? Thank you for watching, Cloyd. Salamat. Yeah. Okay. So, yun. Diba? Magplano. At ano ang gusto mo doon? So that is actually the point to that question. When you navigate your choices, your proactivity to the choice of trying to balance family responsibilities and your development needs. Plan. It is, this is very akin to going abroad. Sometimes, I don't know your insights to this. I have friends, they get married, and after that, they decide to go abroad. One of them decides to go abroad. Sabi ko, nakakapaka, something stupid. Di ba yung kantang something stupid? Yung mag-asawa pa, parang umalis. Sana umalis muna siya bago mag-asawa. Di ba? Just imagine, you spend all your marriage life separated. Yun ang aking pananaw. Depends niya to your predicament. Depends on, pero yun ang mga, these are things. Alam mo, HR people, you have to listen to this kasi these are part of your mentoring. Right now, di ba yung may mga mental issues ngayon, yung may mga direction. I know some people na despite the pandemic, they are still living. They have to be mentored. At ito yung mga isasagot mo. Between, sabi niya, I would like to study, sir. That's why I'm leaving this organization. Yung isa naman, my salary is so low. That is why I'm leaving it so because I cannot really help. Or if you're the HR person, ito dapat ang isasagot mo. And we got it from Cecil. Iplano ng mabuti. Ito yung sinasabing career or life pathing and planning. Sa COVID-7 habits, dinidiscuss po ito. Yung cycle of life, yung every after 4 years, yung timing, yung sequence, the milestones in life. Diba? So, Charisse, can you spot on Charisse? I agree with Cecil. I agree with Cecil and Mark. It all depends on the priorities we have. And as a rule of thumb, save 20% from the gross. That's right. Mea culpa. Dapat may savings ka na. And then, another from Cherise. Can we spot on Cherise's second post? All are important. Education, family, health, retirement, and emergency funds. Actually, this is integrating your life. Ito yung punto nun. So the problem is, surface lang yun. It's between your family responsibility, then you're a hero, or your development, then you have aspirations. But the core of the matter is actually your planning and how to really discern what is important in your life and to pursue it. Pursue it. And for us, HR, we really have to be ready to be able to lead, handle, lead, and mentor people as regards to this problem. Because it's real at this time. It's real at this time. So thank you, Cecil. Thank you, Cherise. Thank you, Mark. That the answer is actually not say you take this or you help here. The answer is what is actually and what is your capability and your priorities. All are important. All are important. Okay. The other one is it's about training. And I'm very sure a lot of us are involved here. The question is, how do you really assess, say, a training consultant like me, when I give a proposal? How do you assess that you are going to get me, that it will be effective? Okay, I'll get your insights on this when we come back. Let's have our break. Direct, let's have a break, please, so that we will have a continuous discussion later on how we are going to assess training proposals. Okay, direct, and we have nakakatuwa si Ophel texted me that she's missing the show. She's still in a meeting and then she would like to catch up. Anyway, Direct, and we have the poster. Yes, I would like to invite you to watch all the TNC shows from Mondays to Sundays. And it is there in the poster. You can use your gadgets, log on to the new channel. And we have a new show, actually hosted by Jennifer Nuya, and she's with us today. Jennifer, can you please post the the schedule of your new show? Yeah, yun. Thursdays at 11 to 11:30, it's about the TNC Express stories. I love your look, Jennifer, and then the color. Wow, nice, nice one. So yun, we're, I'm so happy that the family is growing. Okay, so let's go back to our conversation. This time, so how do HR actually assess training programs? Can we have here? Ay, Sally Ramirez. Uh, yes, yeah, sabi ni Sally, I must agree with the proper planning. Can we start with Mark? We'll take, we'll take in proposals from get-go. It needs to be aligned to the objectives of the company, needs of the employees. Of course, there should be a TNA, training needs analysis. And then I'm very sure that the organization would invite training providers to, or you get from what do you call this, curated, and then you have to make sure that it is within the objectives. And then you invite people to uh, to submit proposals. But I'm just curious, how do you really assess it, evaluate it? And then I mentioned, will it be cost or will it be quality? It's easier said than done. How do you consider those criteria? So let's have Jamai Duque for the training proposal. Can you spot on training, Jamai? Direct, yes. For training proposals, I ensure first that the consultant understands the objectives and desired outcomes of the training program. We need and clearly present this in the proposal. Yes, the takeaways. Yes. Yes, we have to shy away from the pre-formatted or what you call this. Uh, there is nowhere as template. There is a template wherein there is it's already there is a formula. There is a menu. It has to be we have to know the objective and then customize the proposal. I think that is one. That is one criteria. Can we have Mark Hernandez again, please? Can you spot on? Yes. Will not take in proposal from get-go. Will not take. It needs to be aligned to the objectives of the company needs and employees. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. That's true. So for an HR person, all of those who are going to view this, take it from Mark. Yung para bang ano lang, natuwa ka lang. Ang cute ng proposal or nakita mo sa feed, sa iyong promotions, ang cute lang. And then you get it, get go. Para bang, yeah, oh, parang ang tagal-tagal natin hindi pa nagka-leadership. Ito may leadership, oh, parang cute itong magsasalita. Kaya ano na kaya kunin natin? Di ba? Para bang you're just trying to have it. Parang nice to have. That's it. Iyan yung gusto sabihin ni Mark. Dapat talaga subjective. So it's more on the HR person trying to make clear what is actually they need so that it can match to the proposal. Pero naman, there should actually siguro a ano, a pre-meeting that the provider will come up with a design that will really fit into what is needed by the organizations. Mayroon dito si Cecil na habang post. Can we spot on Cecil Munoz? Cecil was actually with the training, learning and development of Paul. Paul, for the longest time, I've met her, Jaan, and then she's very, great. Good talaga yan. The trainer's credibility and expertise, right. Forte and feedback from previous clients. So you have to check. In running the program, you need are crucial. You know, there are times may mga HR na na-overwhelm na sunga. Yun ang kinuha. Can you just spot on, hindi pa ako tapos kay Cecil. It is important that he or she brings relevant experience on the table, the insights. You can ask yourself, is this person the best for the program? The content design of the program matters also to make sure it is responsive to what you need and not just a program from the shelf. Ako ha, hindi pa niyang galit si Cecil ha. Sinabi na talaga yung totoo. Number two. Three, your budget is also a factor, but management needs to lay down its parameters to guide you in the hindi natapos. Hindi natapos. In your assessment siguro. So we have three tips coming from Cecil. The credibility and expertise of the one who's going to run the program. Then the two is the content design of the program. Yun nga, hindi daw get go, sabi ni Mark. It is not from the shelf. So dapat nag-P&A at kinastomize. At ang pangatlo, you really have to, of course, consider also your budget. So yung one and two is actually the quality. The quality. And you know, you have to, ako sa still have to add, yung attendees also. Di ba? There are attendees that are, especially if these are executives, yung mga X or baby boomers, or the millennials. Dapat may rapport dun sa magpa-facilitate. May pag-facilitate. So we have here from Mark Hernandez. Thank you, Mark, for giving your inputs. Training proposal should be a consummate collaboration with the company and the consultant. Right. Right. So for all those HR that's going to view this later on, dapat now, totoo yun, Mark, ha? A lot of people are inviting that we are actually picking up. And it, I think it's the high time that we are still working from home and it is lesser on cost kasi hindi ka magpapakain, walang travel. But they have this virtual webinars. Ay mali ako, nag-virtual na, nag-webinars na. Virtual platforms and webinars. Pero, yun nga, tama rito si Mike. Training proposal, there should be a collaboration. Then we have Cecil Munoz, please. Cecil, can you spot on Ma'am Cecil? With TMD before, but moved to HR head office. When I met you, Cecil, nung medyo mga ano pa tayo, mga slim and young and nasa TMD. Yeah, you were with HR. Yes. Then we have Maribel de Los Santos. Maribel, kumusta? Yes. Hello, idol teacher and Bessie. Yes. Maribel, hindi ka nakinig kanina. Ang ganda ng aming discussion. Basahin mo na lang. Okay. Then we have, yes. So, yun na nga. Kasi the problem is, ikaw rin eh. Kasi di ba, if you remember yung ADI is actually analysis, then design, then delivery. So tama si Cecil. For you to really assess kung sino ang kukunin mo, look into the design and look to the person who's going to deliver it. Then you try to assess if you go back to what Mark told us earlier, it fits to your objective. Ang mahirap lang, if you're just doing the training, so that parang may training lang. Of course, very few people are doing that, pero I'm very sure. Ano nga mahirap na? Yes, there is, pero you're just trying to, get a lot of proposals and try to assess ano yung basis mo doon. Especially if the one deciding is not yet seasoned. Nakuha lang. And then, this is very important. Why? May cost. You're investing. You're going to pay. Not only the fee or the professional fee, the time. Actually, in training, what the cost of training is the time involved. Kasi di ba you let them stop? You let them stop and then attend the training program. That is the opportunity lost. That is the opportunity for gone, and that is the cost. So make sure, tama si Cecil, make sure that the person is going to facilitate it must be convincing enough, credible enough, that it will make a dent on the participant. And then make sure that yung design, it fits. Kasi sayang nung oras. Ang mahirap niya, nakapag-take na, sabaw. Ha, pardon my lingo. Para bang nakapag-take na ng leadership program, hindi na mag-approve yung management for another leadership program, but you are going to get it again. Kasi nakita mo, may kulang. Diba? That is not. So these are actually the paradoxes at work that we need really to look into. So if you have more thoughts on this, uh, just try to help us. Because a lot of us, you are a provider, just almost all of us are into it, or you are an HR person, you are the one assessing. This is something that you have to look into. These are little things. Sabi nga ni Femery, bakit mo naisip yan, Jesse? These are all practical things, but these are some things sometimes na hindi natutugunan. Tapos kung nakuha mo na, sayang. Sayang. Okay. So the third item that we need to discuss is that one on promotion. Still in another chat group, nababasa ko yung exchanges nila. Actually, yung the one na nababasa ko, the person is a performer. And I think she will not be, it is not actually parang favored to get the promotion. That's why she's actually granted. Sabi niya, nag-perform naman ako, pumapasok naman ako. Pumapasok na ako kahit na ano. Yung reporting ng ANGA, yung alternative work arrangement. Tapos, sabi niya, bakit parang doon siya sa isang tao? So I think the problem is between a performer and a potential. What are your thoughts on this? Say you are the HR manager and you're actually assessing two guys, or actually you are the subject in a promotion. Ano ba talaga ang mas may timbang, may value? Is it your performance or is it your potential? Okay. Can we spot on Cloyd? Should a promotion be a reward or something else? Uy, ang ganda ng tanong ni Cloyd. We should not use the word reward. Siguro. Para bang a promotion should be something that you deserve. Yeah, it is a need by the company. But succession planning, there is a vacancy, so there is a need. Then the one who's going to fill that up should be capable, should be competent. So Cloyd, ang sagot niyan, it is not a reward. For what? For tenure? For loyalty? Maybe, sabi natin performance. Because you have been doing good, but your performance, nababayaran na Lloyd doon sa performance incentive. So, there are no correct answers here, pero parang hindi natin magagamit yung word na reward. Parang you were promoted because it is a reward for your loyalty or for your long service. Kasi kung tingnan natin sa succession planning, there is a vacancy and there is a need that it should be parang filled up. The one who should fill that up should be capable, trained to fill that position. So, it can be you're a performer, pero dapat lang may potential ka rin na you are ready, and then uh, you will be able to achieve the requirements of the position. Kaya medyo ano ako din sa question, if it's, but what are your thoughts? Yung mga tao rito na nandito, what are your thoughts? Cloyd, please, can we spot on Cloyd? And after that, we'll have a break. Reason I ask that is that some managers use performance only as a basis. Yun na nga. If nabayaran na yung Cloyd, if you have a, what do you call it, a performance bonus or performance incentive. Likewise, some employees are looking at it as a reward when they perform. They expect it as a form of recognition. Yeah, it can be a factor. Performance is a factor. Pero dapat yung filling up a vacancy, which actually the result will be a promotion, should be HR or management must ensure that the person that should be placed there should be capable, competent, competent. A performance is just one aspect. A lot, yun ang sinasabi na, alam ko yun, alam ko yun. A good salesperson may not be a good sales manager. Para bang a bookkeeper, hindi magiging accountant. Mas lalo sa HR, ha? Diba? Yung napakahusay sa sa industrial relation, I know that. This is true. Hindi ko lang sabihin ang pangalan. Very good. Yung mga pag-issue ng mga disciplinary action, nung na-promote HR, ay nako, problem. Yes, can we have a break for this? Kasi sabi ni mapapagalitan kami na mag-break. And then after that, we continue. So I would like to know your insights as regards the high performers and the performance. Kasi importante po yun. Yun, yung sinasabi ni Cloyd. Malalim po. These are things that are not actually discussed, but I want to discuss it. Maliit na bagay na malalim. Okay, can we have the break now, Direct, because you're in. Mayroong sagot si Cecil, not spot on. Talaga si Cecil, but season. As HR, we need to continuously look for potential whom we can develop for company's requirement in the future. True. Kasi yun na yun. Yung sagot natin dun sa problema ng mga ladies, if you're going to invest on our education, or invest on our retirement for our family? Ang sagot is actually yes or no. Ang sagot, plano. You plan. Ano ang plano mo sa buhay? Yung sa nung dating doon kanina, kasi nga paradox ito. Shall we, doon sa second question natin which is on training, should it be cost or quality? Ang sagot, yung objective, yung credibility, Pagdating dito, na-spot on ni Cecil. Ang sabi ni Cecil, succession plan, you have to train them. Yung promotion is not actually yung parang performer, potential. Dapat, that is just the given. But you make sure that part of that is may leadership program ka, that the time that the vacancy is there, the person is ready to fill that up. Tapos yung choice, titingnan mo doon kung talagang competent na sila. Kasi he might be a performer, pero wala namang potential, pero he might be a potential, pero wala namang, hindi siya nag-perform. Although may kasabihan, na ang performer daw, may oras, walang potential, pero nila yung potential performer. I would like to get your insights there. Teresa De Jesus, can you spot on Teresa here? If I will answer your question, Sir Jesse, it is not a big deal for me to get the promotion for as long as I am happy with the work I am doing. I will do what's best for the company I'm working with because the reward for me is the happiness I get for the work I'm doing. I just want to enjoy my work. That's my perception. Oh, this is taking it from the subject herself. Yung taong ipopromote. So makikita mo, ang sa kanya lang naman, yung kanyang what's to make my life, di ba, worthy. What's important in a career. It's a learning experience. It's something that makes it worthwhile. Di ba yung nasagot na ganun? So sa kanya, as long as I will be happy sa promotion. So ang titingnan mo pa rin doon, yes, nandun niya siya na she will be contented. Pero, yung contentment ba ni Teresa, is that because she's a performer or is that because she has a potential to be one? Importante po ito ngayon ha, itong pinag-uusapan natin kasi nakikita ngayon po yung mga promote na nasa distance tayo. Yung asynchronous, nakitang-kita po ang mga manager na mahihina ngayon that we are on a Zoom mode. Charisse, what are the company's criteria for the remote employee? What are the potentials you see on that person and can he grow in that position and influence others? Right, spot on din si Charisse. So dapat may criteria ka. So ito, alam mo ang sagot dyan, Charisse, yung criteria, the success factors. And ang sagot dyan, Charisse, sa success factors, the competencies required. So ang sagot dito, will it be performance or it will be potential? Ang sagot is the success factors and the success profile. And what are the success factors? Yung competencies. What are the competencies required for the position? So hindi ka na magsasabi na ito nagtapos ng accounting, dapat siya ay accounting manager. Kasi may kilala ako na nagtapos ng accounting but she likes HR. Nandyan yan, nakikinig sa atin ngayon. Or si Penny Bongato, nagtapos ng chemistry but she's a very nice HR person. So titingnan mo doon yung competency. The answer again is actually, yes, she's a performer, performance-wise, may mga bonuses, may mga incentive. Yes, she has potential, confidence, pero tingnan natin yung posisyon, ano ang competency needed by the position, at na-train ba natin? Yun. Yan. So, sabi ni Jennifer, hence, all leaders need to familiarize themselves with the 9 box. True. Ewan ko. Sa sunod pag-usapan natin yan, true. Next Thursday, yung 9 box. True. Kasi not everybody knows about it. Yung nasa promotion. Alam mo, Jennifer, kaya ko ito naisip. Kasi ang dami ngayong may problema. Presidents and CEOs are calling me and asking me not to do webinars and I don't want it to be quick fix. Nakikita nila sa leadership nila, especially now that we are on this virtual mode, na may pagkukulang. I don't want to mention it. Sa totoo lang may pagkukulang. So they're trying to retrain, reskill, upskill. Pero ang titanong, bakit mo yan promote doon? So, Jennifer, be careful what you wish for. Sometimes a promotion can be the bane of your life. True! Nako talaga, ang galing-galing talaga ni Jennifer. Ang galing talaga. Especially both ways, for management and for the person who would like to be promoted. May mga na-promote dyan, Diyos ko. Gusto nang magpakamatay. Hindi yan, hindi yan biro. Because, actually, hindi siya na-prepare for that position. Very good. Then when we have Mark, set or create promotion matrix. Right, Mark? Very good si Mark. Dapat talaga si Mark ay nasa personal manager, people manager of the year. Dapat may promotion matrix ka. Yun na nga sinabi ko, Mark, the success factors are the competencies, your education, your experience, and dapat may matrix ka. So ang sagot ko, yung tanong, di ba, ang babaw-babaw ng tanong, what are you going to promote? Babalik ka dun sa matrix. For all the HR people who's going to view this, listen to what we are discussing. Then we have here, Jennifer Nuya True, sabi ni Maribel. Kilala ko siya, Maribel. Mark Henry Hernandez. Yes. Can you spot on Mark? Pababa po tayo direct. Use different tools to assess and don't. Kay Mark po tayo. Kay Mark Hernandez. Napakatalinong HR yan. Use different tools and assess and don't forget to conduct one-on-one interview for each candidate. Yes. Totoo yun. Totoo yun. So, what I got from Cecil is you have to train them, and you know, what I also got from, I think, yung dapat malagyan ka ng success factors. It's not the person actually in question. Actually, the one in question is the position that should be filled up. Dapat alam natin kung ano ang competency doon, then ima-match natin. That is what we call matching. Yes. Okay. Sabi ni Sally, kilala mo ba? Okay. So, Peter Principle ang sabi ni Cloyd. Yes, Cloyd. Right. Yung Peter Principle naman, yan yung kung hindi mo talaga nakita yung potential ng tao, Cloyd, di nakaluklok na yan, na-promote na, yun ang tinatawag mong Peter's Principle. Plateau. Plateau na. Hindi niya nag-improve. And a lot of those, actually ang problema niyan, this I got from a research. Ang may problema niyan yung X generation, and a lot of you are in the X generation. It's between 49 to 54, 55. Yan yung hindi na prepare, tapos naka-promote ngayon, nagkakaroon, Cloyd, ng Peter's Principle. Tapos bugnutin na. Para parati na kaawa niya lahat. Lahat na lang kasi may pagkukulang na siya. May pagkukulang. So tingnan mo yung ating pinag-uusapan, yung decision to hone your skill and to help the family. Ngayon, for us to decide whether you have the potential or you have you're a performer. So last. Okay. Yeah. Yung ating director nagsabi na sa atin. So thank you, Cecil. Thank you, Mark. Okay, meron pang sinabi si Cecil. Mag-OT tayo po ng konti. May sinabi si Cecil. Can we read what Cecil, can we read it? Nawala po siya. Anong sabi dito ni Cecil? Can we spot on Cecil po? So that we can conclude both performance and potential matter. Performance is important because there are deliverables to produce, but potential has to be considered. The person must have both capability and willingness. Yes, that's true. And the good match for the post. Suitability is important. So that is what we call matching. Okay, thank you, Maribel, for appreciating what we discussed. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Meron pa natin dito sinasabi si Mark. It was a great pleasure to share my thoughts. Awesome show. Yeah, Alam mo, these are little things, Mark, di ba? Little things that sometimes, you just set it, pero importante yun. So let me now try to conclude. Thank you very much for all those who are here. Let's have this again on Thursday. Yung 9 bucks, i-discuss natin ulit yun. One is, yeah, decisions in life, where will you be? Helping your family, investing in your retirement plan, or against a decision in life wherein you're going to invest on your development? Ang sagot, it's not no, yes or no. Ang sagot, ano ang plano mo talaga sa buhay? What is it that will make you happy? So you have to really look into that. Yun naman ang tanong doon sa training. So you invited people to give you proposals, and it's in your lap. Will it be cost or will it be quality? Ang sagot, will it match your objective? And then try to see if the facilitator is credible and the design fits your need. So hindi ka dapat yung sabi get go or template format. Yung sagot doon sa performance and potential na sabi dito ni Cecil. Pero ang titingnan natin is actually we have to make ready the people. It's not a replacement plan. It has to be a succession plan, ang promotion, wherein you train people to fit in to the success factors of the position that is left vacant. So mauuna ka muna, what are the competencies for that particular, especially if it's critical, marketing manager, marketing AVP, HR BP, what are the requirements? And dapat nga, knowledge, skills, and attitude, more on the attitude. Then, if there are gaps on the people that you have identified in the 9 box, you train them so that, sabi nga ni Floyd, it is not a reward. Kasi yung performance rewarded na yan kung may incentive program. What you place there is somebody who is really capable. So yun, ladies and gentlemen, I just hope what we discussed, thank you very much, it will malinawan yung lahat na HR on these 3 aspects. We'll think of more little things, but it means a lot. On life choices, on choosing, assessing trainings, and on promoting somebody. And we discussed the answer. So ladies and gentlemen, si Jesse Francis Rebustillo po ito, Diyos mabalos po. Direct, sabi mo overtime na. Ayun, nainis na siguro si Direct sabi. Thank you very much for all those who are here. You know, we are trying to really help HR people to think, diba? Be still, stop, and think of things part of their job. Direct.